Future Fambo, the evolution of a dance hall survivor. At 54, Future Fambo has already lived several different lives in Jamaican dance hall. Born Warren Gladstone Williams in St. Ann, Fambo first stepped into the spotlight as Future Troubles. As a youngster, music was already in him. By his teens, he was performing, and in the early 1990s, he became a standout at the Roof International Talent Competition. His early energy, humor, and distinctive delivery quickly made people take notice. His first major breakthrough came with songs like Kung Fu, and before long, Future Troubles was a name people in dancehall knew. Sight turned search 3, but the name changed. Future Troubles became Future Fambo, and E kept reinventing himself, moving through different sounds, different collaborations, and different moments in the culture. Then came one of the records that would define his career, Rum and Red Bull with Benny Man. The song pushed Fambo into another level. The stages got bigger, the music traveled, his voice became familiar far beyond Jamaica. Later came Blood Clot Song, which brought together Fambo, Sean Paul, Benny Man, and DeMarco for a major remix. Sight Search 1. From the outside, it looked like Fambo had cracked the code. But Sue Music, Fambo has spoken about difficult periods in his life, including struggles with addiction and the challenges that came with them. Those battles affected relationships, his career, and the way he saw himself. And eventually, life delivered another major blow, a heart attack. Then came the loss of his mother. For an artist who had spent years making people laugh, dance, and party, these were very different kinds of moments. The music couldn't simply drown them out. And when things got really rough, Fambo learned who was actually there. He has spoken about the support he received from people around him, including Superhype's mother, who gave him somewhere to stay and made sure he had food when he needed it. And then there was Sean Paul. Sean wasn't just somebody Fambo had shared records with. During one of Fambo's lowest periods, he helped support him financially, including giving him a monthly stipend while Fambo tried to recover and find his way back into music. That's the part of the story people don't always see. When the lights are on, everybody wants to be around the artist. When the lights go off, you find out who really cares. Fambo eventually tried to rebuild. He promoted a party, hoping it could help restart the momentum. Only about 12 people showed up. 12. For an artist who had performed for huge crowds, that kind of night can feel like the end of the road. But sometimes rock bottom isn't the end. Sometimes it's the place where the next chapter starts. And Fambo's comeback didn't arrive with some huge marketing campaign. It came almost by accident. He was simply having fun, talking about a song and trying to figure out who sang it. Out of that playful moment came the now famous red light, pepper light line. Then another piece of internet culture entered the picture, the dim pepper spray demand moment involving Desmond. Somehow, everything collided at exactly the right time. The joke, the timing, the personality, the internet, the music. It was one of those moments you couldn't manufacture if you tried. Suddenly, people were talking about Fambo again. And that's what makes the story so interesting. He didn't plan some perfectly packaged comeback. He was just being Fambo. The same humor, the same personality, the same ability to turn an ordinary moment into something memorable. And the internet grabbed it. After everything, the early struggle, the name changes, the hits, the fame, personal loss, addiction, health problems, disappointment, and that night when only 12 people came to his party, Fambo somehow found another door back into the conversation. And maybe that's the real story of Future Fambo. Not just Rum and Red Bull. Not just Future Troubles. Not just the hits. It's the man who kept evolving. The man who took the punches life gave him and kept finding a way to step back into the music. 30 plus years after Future Troubles first started making noise, Future Fambo is still here. Still creating. Still joking. Still making people talk. Still finding another version of himself. And at 54, maybe that's the biggest hit of all. The future is still Fambo.